Hey, what's up?
Hey, how are ya?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, okay is about all we can
Yeah,
accomplish right now, I think.
yeah, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Let's switch over to my scenes here. Excellent. I'll hit the record button in case either of us say anything especially good today. Sounds good.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
Kennedy, how you doing? Love your face. Your name's not Chill Goblin, so I'm gonna have to update my info. I think you were kind enough to give me that, so I'll pull that up and then we'll get this going here. And thank you for allowing me to log off last week. That was desperately needed. You know what I mean? You know how
Yeah,
that goes?
yeah. I had to do that last night,
Yeah?
actually.
Oh, yeah.
I've been doing a weekly Twitter space about making fiction less problematic.
Hmm.
We talk about games and movies and books and things that we're writing and all that stuff. And it's a very fun space
Yeah.
normally, but yesterday I was feeling very sad and stressed out
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons, some of them personal.
Oh,
And
gosh. I'm sorry to hear that. That's a bummer,
uh,
you know?
yeah, you know, but I just said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cancel this
It's
and take
fucking
care of
cancel.
myself. That's what I did last night.
Cancel, you know? I think that's just such a great thing to do. It's so needed. People don't do it enough. Like the eternally online, I think.
And it's hard
Yeah.
sometimes because, like, I mean, I'm in a lucky position right now where I asked my boss, hey, can I extend the deadline on a couple of projects that were due yesterday? And he was like, yeah, no problem. Um, Obviously, not everyone's in that position all the time. I've
Yeah.
certainly had jobs where I could not do that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's tricky, but if you have the ability to step away from things,
Yeah. Oh, for
do it when you
sure.
need to.
If you have the ability. Absolutely. That's definitely like that. Um, and I think, thank you for qualifying that. And I also think, uh, I don't know. I feel like maybe I've found a rule of thumb. At least this is a working theory for me. Like, especially when talking about really big things. It's just been a lot of Ukraine stuff. Everyone's just Ukraine in the membrane right now, and it's just super hard to.
Right.
There's a lot going on. I mean, come on, it's like unprecedented levels of like psyops. You know what I mean? And what am I
Yeah, it's
getting
really
at
bad.
here? Like, it feels like it's sort of easy sometimes for this to become about you, and you're like, hold on a second, this isn't just a debate about fucking Joe Rogan on Spotify. This is this is war, man. People are dying. This isn't a game, and people keep treating it sort of like a game, and we're all fallible, etc. And like anytime I feel like I'm starting to treat it like a game, I'm like, I got to dip out. I've made this about me in some way.
Mm.
I need the night off, and maybe
Yeah,
there's
I've
just
been
not
feeling
enough of
that
that.
way too about it.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, that's a really good way to put it.
yeah, that's sort of a working rule of thumb for me. Kennedy, love your face. Returning champion of the stream, in case anyone doesn't know. Maybe the returningest champion, the championist.
Ooh, am I?
I don't
I
know.
love being an MVP on other people's
It's
podcasts.
pretty based.
That's like
Yeah,
that's my job now in this media sphere.
it's always
I
good to
go
have
on
you.
Worst Week Yet like once a month.
Yeah, I love them.
Yeah, I go on a few other shows regularly, and I just enjoy that
Seems
right
like
now mostly.
yeah, it seems like I'm noticing like the little ecosystem that I'm happy to participate in that like are not full of the sickos. It's just full of the sickos that just like to indulge in that. And maybe I'm noticing that about me and I'm dipping out of that. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but geez, it's sick out there. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. You describe yourself, Kennedy, as an otherworldly shitposter. That's hilarious. Why?
Yeah.
It's true, but why do you say that?
Well, first of all, I take a lot of drugs and I think a lot of weird thoughts.
Yes. Nice. That's really funny. You have one of the
um,
best Twitters. You've told us about before. You've learned some tricks. You know how to tweet. You know how to tweet, Kennedy. It's impressive.
I do okay. Yeah. Sometimes I do feel like Twitter is such a mysterious thing that
Mhm.
even I don't know what the fuck's going on some days.
I don't
You
know.
know?
It's wild out there. It's hard to keep up. So you got your shows. Why don't you go ahead and tell everyone about about your shows that you do. Give everyone the big intro in case this is anyone's first time hanging out with you.
Oh, I'm not doing shit right now.
Yeah.
I got a new job, and I quit doing every show.
Wow, hell yeah. I didn't know.
I have been doing Twitter Spaces, and I'm really liking those, and I want to keep making that more of a regular thing that I do, because I'm actually finding that that's like more fulfilling than a lot of the shows that I had been doing. So that's kind of where my head's been at right now. Brandon and I have been working together on some of those. Brandon, of course, my old co-host from Not Safe for Wonks. And we're still, we're best friends. I mean, we we call each other like every other day at the minimum. So we're always working together on something. And so we've been working on some of these Twitter Spaces too. So there's the Making Fiction Less Problematic space. That's been happening Wednesday evenings, but that will probably move to Thursdays. And that's at 7:30 Eastern. So next week, probably Thursday, watch my Twitter. And also we've been doing some spaces about like bad jobs and stuff like that.
Shit jobs.
Just like shit jobs, and just letting people come in and chime in. And, that's one of the great things about a Twitter space is that if somebody comes in and they seem to have an interesting story, I can just let them talk for a minute.
Yeah.
So
got the link there in the chat for everyone. Twitter.com, Kennedy T. Cooper. There you go. Base tweeter.
Thank you.
So I've also been getting into the spaces. Maybe it's just because I'm desperate for a different kind of media. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because when I find myself in a space, I've only literally, I've peeked into a couple and I'm like, nah, I'm bored. But this past week, it just feels like I found perhaps I don't know if it's a principled anti-war community or what. Maybe I'll find one day that they're full of weirdos, but it's just been a good way to hear a diverse, like fucking around the world. Everyone's just around the world. They're jumping in. I keep feeling like somehow this sense to talk, and I'm like, no one needs to hear from you, Dan. Just shut up and listen. And it's just been really valuable for me to sit back and listen.
Yeah, I've sat in on some good spaces too. There's a couple of people that I've been sitting in their spaces a lot. One in particular I'll shout out is Carl Za.
Yes.
If anyone likes him or doesn't follow him on Twitter yet, you should definitely follow Carl Za.
We listened to a recording of a space where he was in, and they had this NATO shill, this Canadian NATO shill, and they were dressing them the fuck down. We listened to it at the very top of the stream. Can you believe that? And he was in there too. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I know.
Yeah, I saw a really funny thing where someone had screenshot like a couple of like Russia-Ukraine spaces and been like, who are these for? And I was like, well, one of those is hosted by Carl Za, so you might actually want to think about stopping into that space and not just talk shit.
I think that's literally what made me click the first time. I'm like, oh, Carl Za, let's fucking go, man. Let's see what's going on there. Wow. Okay, so I think we're seeing the same one.
I've been lucky enough to meet Carl Za virtually.
Oh.
He came on the Sentai Truther Club and talked about the Power Rangers with me and Grav.
No.
That's a show. Actually, I said I quit every show. I lied. I still do the Sentai Truther Club. I forget about it sometimes, but it's actually my favorite show. I love talking about the Power Rangers, and anyone can jump in and listen to that anytime. You'll love it. I promise.
We got a lot of Sentai truthers out there that can delete their hate mail that they're writing to you right now. Just everyone chill out, all right? You got your shout out. That's great.
Yeah, Matt, I know you're our biggest fan. This guy, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
he replies to me a lot on Twitter.
Nice. Hey, Matt. That's great. It's good to have friends and fans, right? Like, let's fucking go, right? Yabba dabba do over there? You dabbing over there? Love to fucking see it. Love it. I love the dabs. What is it? What's it taste like? Tell me the flavors. What are the terpenes?
So this stuff's really good.
Yeah.
It has a really interesting flavor. It's kind of woody and a little spicy with a citrus finish. So it's like
let's go.
It almost hits you like a whiskey or something. Like it's a little bit like almost oaky up front, and then at the end there's that little tiny bit of kind of lemon to finish it off, and it's just like this stuff's really good.
that is so cool about dabs that you sort of just can't. I would have never understood until I hit the dab. It's like the closest thing that comes to it is maybe you're vaporizing, and like the first vape on like freshly ground bud, you get like some of those terpenes, but it doesn't come through like it does with dabbing. It's like off the charts. It's so tasty.
Yeah, and when people, the funniest thing is when people will have like some bud and they'll be like, "Here, taste this. It's really tasty," and I'm just like, "It tastes like ash, dude."
Yeah.
Like I take dabs.
Yeah, it tastes like burning. Tastes like burning. Dude, so love your face, and I'm so stoked to be with you, Kennedy. We've spoken before. I think we had a more formal interview, and we've been able to chill. My thing here is I want to do these noon chats with based and objectively good people and never cringe. And you definitely fit the bill. We have nothing to talk about today. I want to ask you if there's anything that you wanted to talk about today, and then we'll just go from there.
Oh shoot, yeah.
Not to put you on the spot. I got plenty we can just chit chat about. Just pull up stupid tweets
I'm down
and make
to
fun of
talk
people.
a little bit of just world news and stuff too. But
All right.
before we get anything like that, I can say that I'm gonna start therapy soon, and that's a big thing that I'm excited to not just do, but also like do proudly and tell the world that I'm doing, because I think a lot of people are, they're ashamed of doing things like that. It's actually pretty cool to work on yourself.
Yeah. Congrats. Way to go. That is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten any weird replies, have you?
Oh yeah, I've gotten some really weird replies.
Really?
Yeah.
What's wrong with people? What are they saying?
Oh, I mean, I have a lot of haters. That's the downside to being a popular tweeter.
Yeah.
You have haters. I have people that follow me just to hate on me.
They jealous.
And those people, I'm like, hey, follow's follow. Do what you want.
Yeah. Why follow people you hate? Unless you have got a good reason.
But yeah, somebody replied like, yeah, I hope it's fucking you getting therapy. When I said, guess who's getting therapy on Twitter? I was like, yeah, it is me. I'm excited about it.
Yeah. It's this guy. Well, it's this one. If it were me, excuse me.
You're good.
Yo, love your face. Thank you for being patient with my fucking stupid brain, right? So that's a stupid response, and I'm hoping you've just gotten all but good replies.
Mostly good replies. Mostly good replies. And a couple of people too that are a little bit like, it's like, some people have like a weird attitude towards this mental health stuff where they're like, well, I hope it's helpful for you. And it's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be. Like, I actually have a lot of faith in the therapeutic system on a lot of levels. I do think there are a lot of grifters out there, just in the world, period. So they infiltrate every single business, industry, profession, right? So there are plenty of people in psychiatric help that are like, bad. I'm not going to deny that, but that doesn't mean that it's like a fake thing at the same time.
Yeah, they're like, I hope that works for you. I'm off to get some NFTs and on the way to buying crystals, and then I'm going to go to the chiropractor. You know what I mean? Everyone. I wonder what those people believe. You know what I mean? Makes you wonder.
Yeah, I bet there's a almost perfect non-overlapping Venn diagram of people who go to therapy and NFT buyers.
Accurate. Spot the lie. No lie spotted.
I mean, just look at these people's weird obsessions with like an ape that has like one article of clothing that loosely resembles you. Like,
yeah,
that's some fragile ass shit.
Yeah. You're not into NFTs?
No.
Yeah.
Technically, one of my memes was made into an NFT by a friend. It's never sold.
Oh.
It was like he sort of did it as a shit post.
Yeah.
Kind of to mess with me somewhat, but also we thought it would be kind of funny, possibly. But then I just never did anything about it because I was just like, I don't care. So I'm not gonna like promote it a bunch or anything like that. But I do. I will admit that technically there is a Kennedy NFT.
Yeah. You? You?
Well, it's a thing I made. It's actually, you know, the pipe strip from Garfield. It's like an infamous, often memed about strip where Garfield has stolen John's pipe and is smoking it. It's a very old one.
Okay, let me pull it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I made a version of this that when Goose Game came out and was popular, that was the goose stealing John's pipe.
Okay.
Garfield. And that is an NFT that technically exists.
Let's see if I can find this easily. No, I didn't. I can't find the goose one. But this is the strip you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, that's the original.
All right. Let me see if I can get rid of this cat. She's screaming and mad.
No.
Yeah, cats be like that. Maybe she wants to steal your pipe. That's the issue here.
I'll smoke to that.
One time I had
smoke
a cat
my dirty bong.
that loved weed. He loved weed. And
really? The greens? Like, wow.
yeah, I mean, I've met a few cats that love weed, but this cat in particular he was all about it. If you started smoking, he would just come over and basically just stand in your smoke clouds.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was all about it. Let me tell you the craziest part, though.
What?
This cat, his name was Dynamite. He was a wonderful cat. He, one time, me and a friend of mine, Amy,
yeah.
we were smoking weed. We had just like a little glass pipe, just a little spoon.
Yeah.
And Dynamite was there hanging out with us, like he always did when you start smoking. And we were like, here, we'll pass you the bowl, Dynamite. Ha, ha, ha. And we sort of pass it to him, right? He puts his mouth on the bowl, like where you're supposed to, and then he puts his paw on the carb. I'm not fucking kidding. I love that I told this story right as you take it a rip. This is going to kill you.
I want to explode right now. I'd normally be losing my shit. This is amazing. I wish there was video. That's the most amazing thing. I believe you.
That's the kind of thing where I was like, man, I wish I filmed too much of my life right now.
Oh, that's incredible. I believe you. That happened, everyone.
It did. I have a witness.
Yeah. I remember the moment, by the way, that like, to circle this back around a little bit, when I realized I was like, self-medicating. You know, I was like, oh shit, I do this every day because I'm self-medicating. I'm like extremely fucking anxious. And that was super important. Of course, I think that would be nice to pair with actual therapy.
Yeah, when I got my medical card a couple years ago, I knew that the easiest diagnosis to get for a medical card was post-traumatic stress disorder.
Oh.
So I went in thinking, these card docs, they just give you the cards no matter what. So, like, whatever. I'm just going to say some stuff. It'll be fine. I got to the end of that appointment, and the woman was like, the medical card will help, but you need, like, therapy probably. She's like, you have a very serious post-traumatic stress disorder. And I was like, oh, okay.
Fair.
I guess, if a crazy redneck asshole tries to kill you and your family when you're a really small kid, and you take some kind of impression on that maybe it messes you up for a long time.
Yeah. I might take your cue there. Maybe PTSD could be the way that I can do it. There's a guy, there's a doctor. Look at me, I assumed there's a guy. Something wrong with my brain, dude. My gosh, I can't stop. Oh my god, I'm like the right now I feel like the Blues Brothers. I'm like in front of the fucking nurse, but my brain's the nurse. Okay, there's a doctor. There's like a little sandwich sign right outside the dispensary, and it's like, hey, if you want to get a medical card, go see Dr. Consulter. Dr. Consulter, and it's spelled like that, to get your consultation today. That's like literally their name, and I just can't get over that. I'll never get over that.
That's like, sometimes you meet someone who's like a logger and their last name's Wood, or I don't know. I always wonder about that when people do that sort of stuff,
Lean right into it.
Yeah, there's a famous like candy guy whose last name is like Sweet or something, and I'm just like, you just went for it, huh?
You just lean right into it. That's always just convenient. You just,
And you would think
it's
maybe he
fate.
changed his name. No. He comes from he's like the 18th Jonathan Sweet or whatever, you know?
right down the line. It's candy all the way down. Well, I do commend you on doing the therapy and for doing that, especially, in this economy. Like, it's so fucking hard. Can we get some Medicare for all, including therapy for all?
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely. I'm making decent money right now. My new
Congrats.
job, thank God.
Nice.
This job I got at the beginning of the year, going really well.
Did you tell me about that? Did I forget?
I don't think I told you.
You don't
about
have
it.
to
Yeah.
if you don't want to. Real quick.
Well, no, it's fine. I work. I work for a consulting group. We do digital strategizing for campaigns, organizations, and some corporations, and generally left-leaning stuff.
Awesome.
So
awesome.
Yeah. It's great. It's fun. I make memes and videos and shit. And
fun.
Write press releases and create social media toolkits and that kind of stuff.
That is wild. Congratulations. Way to go. That seems like it's leaning into this like skill set that you got.
Yeah, I shit posted my way into a shit posting job.
I was gonna ask, like, this isn't like any like training. You just fucking threw down on Twitter.
Yeah, and my boss is a mutual on Twitter.
Right.
He's actually
awesome.
got a bigger account than mine. I don't know if I want to say who it is.
Okay. No, I'm not. Yeah, for sure.
But he's a good guy. He's caused some controversy at times, and not everybody on the internet loves him. So it's just like one of those things. But like, listen, folks, he's a good guy.
Awesome.
All right. My boss is Adriel Hampton. I'm just gonna say it.
So,
yeah.
Nice.
So was running for governor in California.
Oh.
Sort of as a shitpost.
Yeah.
Anyway, some people have weird impressions of him, but I think he's a good guy. Anyway,
I like Adriel.
I work for him, and it's great.
We've met previously.
I have a boss that he shit posts as hard as I do, so I don't have to really worry. I was worried about like, especially I put in a lot of applications, and like some of them I never heard back anything on, and I was like, I wonder if some of these people like looked up my Twitter and then just never called.
Well, good. Good. Now you don't gotta hide it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd rather people know. If I'm gonna work for you, I don't want to like live in hiding. Just the idea of that. And this is like new to me because last time I was in the workforce, I was a shit lib. I didn't have the analysis. I didn't have class consciousness. I'm not even kidding you, dude.
Yeah, it's tough. And I mean, like, I've been worried about even just things like my gender identity at a new job and things like that, So like that was really stressful to me when I was applying for jobs. I'm thinking about like, and especially because I haven't legally changed my name yet. I'm in the process of that right now, but it's not done. It's in fact, I've basically just barely started, but I am trying to get it done this year. And but that means that like any checks have to go to my dead name. And so I need a boss who's hopefully going to be cool about that.
Yeah, that's awful. I'm so fucking sorry.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. It's this hard. Sorry, I had a cat hair in my mouth.
That happens. I know it.
It sucks that, I mean, just a lot of people are not particularly accepting, and half of the country, actually more than half the country still can, because it's 27 states, you can still be discriminated against in the workplace for being LGBTQ. So there's no protection. I do live in a state where there's protection, but I'm applying for like remote jobs.
Yeah.
Some of these people, their company is in some place where I'm not protected. You know what I mean? It's like, it's really complicated.
Yeah.
And it just sucks that it's this complicated for us. And I rarely say anything good about Joe Biden, as you know. I do appreciate that Joe Biden finally stepped up and is trying to do something to protect trans kids in Texas this week. But also, we need real federal protections that just protect us, period.
Yeah. Do you want, What do you think? You want to spend a couple minutes talking about that?
Yeah, we sure can.
Let's start at the top, I guess.
I'm always thinking about it.
Yeah. This is the thing. Hold on. And I got a siren, of course. Great. Thanks, guys. Go save some lives, I guess. I think that was the literal fire truck. All right. So we're referring to right now, and I'll just start Googling as I go. In Texas, the trans, what is it? It's like they're gonna like punish parents if they like
yeah. So
give their kids
I can
trans
explain
treatment.
the bill.
Yeah.
Basically, if you are a parent that provides supportive gender affirmation to your trans child,
yeah,
then basically it is everyone's duty to report you for child abuse. That is the law. I want to really be clear about exactly what it says, because that's what it's saying, is that if a kid is acting trans at school, which is a very funny, I sound like a Republican even saying it like that, but it's like, I have to speak in their words because they've made this battlefield and now I'm on it, right?
Of course.
If a kid is openly trans at school and is showing that to everyone, then people are going to are supposed to report that child's parents for child abuse. Period.
Okay. Counterpoint. That's child abuse.
Yes, literally.
Nailed it.
And I think the huge thing that people especially cis straight people,
I hate them.
The straighter you are, the more likely you are to overlook this kind of thing is I think the thing that people overlook too is that, like, there's always this talk of like, well, what about kids who, get abused in some way by queer culture? And it's like, yeah, but what about kids like me who were abused by straight people growing up and didn't and constantly asked, please, someone expose me to queer culture, and was told no. And I wasn't obviously asking it like that, but I was asking in all these different ways during my childhood for some kind of explanation about this stuff. And instead, what I got was not necessarily the worst attitude ever from my parents and relatives, in terms of like they aren't like fundamentally like condemning of things like that, but instead they have this attitude, and I think a lot of boomers are kind of just like this, of just like, well, wouldn't it be easier if you were straight?
No, just don't do that.
Like, I had several conversations with my mom growing up that revolved around, your life's going to be really complicated if you come out as queer. And
what does that mean?
Really think about it.
So what are your options?
Worth it, basically.
Oh,
so
my
I want to know.
God.
I want to know when there's all this talk about kids getting abused or getting what they need or things of that nature that gets involved in all this. I want to know why kids like me, who needed fucking queer role models and queer educational resources because I was expressing queer shit from the moment I can form memories. Okay, one of my earliest memories is a memory of wanting a more femme toy and being denied it. One of my earliest memories.
Wow.
Okay? Yeah. So.
Oh, dude. My gosh, you just nailed something for me in my childhood. Go, 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 go. But you're nailing it.
Every time I tell that story to somebody who's a little on the fence about gender stuff, they're always like, oh, whoa, wait a second.
For sure. No, yeah, like I didn't want to play, especially with femme toys. I just wanted to play with like regular toys in a regular way. And I remember the weirdos like looking at me like, why are you playing it like that? I just like hitting something for me. I'm sorry, but I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. This contributes.
Thank you.
So, so, what about kids like us who maybe needed like a positive queer educational influence in our life? Why isn't that ever considered a problem that needs solving? I'm interested in that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, if we're going to talk about doing right by kids and protecting kids and all this stuff, well, queer kids need help. Like, don't play me They like you turn 18 and then you decide what your sexuality is.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think that's the most frustrating part is it's like, oh yeah, it's like once you're an adult, according to this Texas law, you can kind of do whatever you want. Like they're not criminalizing adult transness per se.
Yet.
They'll try to. That'll be the next step.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, it's already happening in this country. There's the North Carolina bathroom law, which I have to remind people all the time was only partially repealed and still harms trans people as written. Because I've had people on Twitter this week telling me, oh, that one was repealed. I lived in North Carolina at the time that this was happening. Don't tell me what happened.
Oh my God.
I left North Carolina because of this shit in part. So like the bathroom bill, there's Idaho's trying to pass, or they maybe did pass the sports ban. These are things that harm trans adults. So, you know, it's always going to escalate to that eventually if they start with the kids. I just want to be clear about where this law draws the line, because I think where it draws the line, though, is really stupid, and we have to point that out, that, like, there's not some magical ability when you turn 18 that you're just going to suddenly better understand yourself. If anything, I was confused as fuck at 18. I was probably less confused at 12. Like, for real.
Yeah. Okay, Kennedy, I have a very basic understanding of things. I think, as my understanding is, even at that point, at 12, for some trans kids, it's like pushing the time by which they need to have their therapy. Is that not mistaken? Like for those kids who are already on that path and they know it, give them that therapy for some. Like, we don't want to give it to them too late.
And especially puberty blockers. This is the huge thing. Is puberty blockers, okay? And let me make the full case for them right now.
Please.
These are life-changing for trans people, especially people who are a little bit more on the binary trans side of things, but even for other folks. This can prevent you from going through an unwanted puberty, something that you're going to spend the rest of your life kind of fighting against and trying to correct. And eventually, a lot of people do get to a happy point with that, but it takes a lot longer, a lot of the time, to make that clean transition. Whereas if you're on puberty blockers, then it's really easy. Here's the other thing. Puberty blockers are 100% harmless and reversible. So if your kid decides, actually, I'm not trans, I want to go through my cis puberty, you just take them off the puberty blockers and they're fine. They're going to go through a delayed puberty, okay? That happens to, 25% of your friends.
And they're trying to stop that. They don't want that.
And they don't want
They call that child abuse.
It's so harmless.
So fucking mad. Every little thing more that I learn about this makes me even more fucking mad. Please go on.
Yeah, no, I mean, you should be mad. We should all be mad about this. This is serious. And again, this all comes back to this fundamental place of a lot of people feeling like, well, queer issues, they're done. Like, remember last year when everyone was like, why do we still even have pride? And even some liberals were saying that. Why do we still even have pride? Oh, yeah. Why indeed, you fucking idiot? Jesus Christ. Are you fucking watching what's going on? So, yeah, we have to have a much more resounding set of victories before we could ever consider doing away with something like that. Okay, folks. Now, listen, maybe there will come a day where we really don't need a queer pride parade. Maybe there will. But right now, there's like at least 10 to 20 major problems in this country standing between us and that. At least.
I have a very basic understanding of a couple of things. I remember looking at a recent graph showing, I'm not sure how to say this, the growth of the queer community, and extrapolating out, everyone's going to be queer by the year 2078. Let's fucking go. Something like that. I think I'm making up the details, but You just love to see it, right?
Yeah, it was really funny. Now, obviously, it's probably not going to actually work like that, but it just goes to show,
Right,
I
right.
think, that the queer folks who have been saying, and I've been one of them for a long time myself, that, probably around 20% of the population or so is queer.
Okay.
We were right.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, the numbers hold that out now.
Wow.
So, especially, like, amongst, younger folks, millennials and Gen Z.
Yeah.
We're rocking
what's
that
holding them back?
basically.
I'm sorry. I spoke over you. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good. But I was just saying, we're rocking that 20% in the statistics in a lot of the polling. Like, we're right on it. Like, and I think, especially after the pandemic, if you were queer and you didn't come out, come on. I say after the pandemic. That's a joke. But with this pandemic situation going on, it's like if you were queer and you didn't come out, come on, what are you doing? You're really fucked up. You're really deep in some shit because everybody else in the world fucking came out last year.
There we go.
Like, we actually live in a cool time in some ways because there's this mass like trans thing happening right now where during the pandemic an extraordinary number of people came out as trans.
Okay.
And so
I thought so.
Like,
I didn't want to. That's great. Please go on.
Yeah. Well, and it's really cool because it means that there is a lot of trans community forming right now as like people come together who have all come out in the last couple of years, and seek information together. And this is important because a lot of people think that this stuff is more well understood than it is in some ways. We understand pretty well the dangers, of which there are few, of HRT.
Okay.
Hormone replacement therapy. But we don't always understand how to get the best benefit, I guess would be the way to put it.
Okay.
Like, that part of the science is still really confusing. I don't take hormones, so I don't want to act like a expert on this issue per se. But I think that what I will say is that issues like HRT are getting sort of more exposure and more community sort of group learning and like knowledge gain and experience gain that's being like passed on through this time where a lot of people have all come out at once. And that is really cool.
That is really cool. I really like hearing that. Well, I'm thinking about how me as a dumb cis straight guy,
maybe cis.
Maybe cis. All right.
I saw that he day.
I'm sorry?
I saw that he day in your profile.
Oh, for sure. So maybe cis. I'm not quite sure what you think that refers to specifically. However, the point is, I think I refer to that to just be more. I'm just open to any pronoun. I think what that means.
That's how it starts.
Okay, and then that's how it starts, and that's fair, and that's fine with me. However,
I'm just going to tell you, Dan.
Yes,
as
I'm listening. Yes, please.
These are not cis thoughts.
Cis thoughts.
These are not thoughts that cis people have.
Okay.
The thoughts that you're saying.
Okay. I understand that. I will also say that I think throughout my life, I'm sort of a different kind of person in that I've always been like introspective, and I've just thought to myself, like where am I? Like, because I just, I see other people, and I think perhaps someone with ADHD, I also have masking, and because of that, I have certain skills, and I'm comparing always, and I feel like I've never reached the opinion that I find certain people attractive in certain ways. However, with that said, I've always been open to it, and I feel like I'm always like checking in. I just haven't reached the conclusion that I'm not yet cis. However, I can see how I'm. Do you think perhaps I'm like more open than the others, or do you think like let's get the queer out of Dan, let's fucking go? And I'm open to that too.
Here's what I think.
I've got an open mind.
This in nice broad terms, okay?
Yes, please.
I think that most people, or not necessarily most, but that there is a certain kind of person. There's a lot of them, and I almost want to say us because I was this person.
A lot of they thems.
They think of themselves as a very strong ally of the queer community,
Okay.
and that it's very important, but they can't say why exactly it's so important to them. And then they have all of these thoughts that are like not things that straight people say or think.
Sure. Fair enough. All right. Yes.
Because I think it's important to. One thing that this is like an affirmation moment that pretty much every trans/non-binary person is going to have to go through at some point, and this may not be something that 100% is like your lesson today or anything like that. Sure. I don't want it to sound like that, but it's just that like there actually is an affirmational aspect to what I'm saying right now, because once you realize, oh, there's most people don't have these thoughts about gender.
Okay.
Then you realize that you actually are not crazy and you are valid.
Okay. I understand that now. I think I can definitely agree with that. Most people don't look at gender as just like a... They're like...
Yeah, they're actually pretty comfortable with it. Like that's why
I'm not there anymore. I'm out of that. Okay, I'm out of there. Yeah, for sure.
Damn, we're cracking Dan's egg today.
Oh.
I had no idea.
Oh, I've been here for a minute. I think that's when I went he them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when that was.
Like
that was maybe 5-6 months ago.
Yeah, I'll tell you from my story. I started with kind of like the any pronouns kind of path many years ago, where I was like, I don't really care what pronouns you use for me, but deep down I did care. I didn't want to be called he anymore.
Okay.
And that may not be true for you, because I know a lot of he theys that are perfectly happy to be he theys.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying for me that was my journey. I was saying that I was okay with whatever, because I wanted to let people know that I was just sort of an openness and maybe something going on. But at the same time, realistically, I really didn't want to be called he. And so once I finally took the ownership of that and I said, this is they, them, it felt really good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel like we're doing things right now, you know what I mean? It's like special. I feel like we'll look back on this video and go, wow. It's sort of breathtaking in a way, right?
Wow, I'm honored that
Love your face.
You'd say such nice things about this conversation. This is wonderful. I'm really enjoying hanging out with you.
If you'll allow me a moment, I really appreciate the way you framed that for me. Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't mean this to get so big, but I'm glad that we did this.
Yeah.
Also, because you need someone to just step up and help affirm things sometimes. I had a friend that kind of performed that role in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, really good friend of mine, Cody, and he's trans mask, and he actually, this is a funny story. He originally came to my partner at the time. So he goes up to my partner, and who's a cis woman, and says, hey, now that you're dating Kennedy, you can come to the LGBTQ support group if you feel like you need it. My partner at the time goes, well, what do you mean? We're basically in a straight relationship. I know Kennedy has dated men, but like, what's the big... And Cody just goes, you'll find out eventually.
Sweet.
And then a couple of years later, Cody and I sat down and had a really important conversation that helped me come out.
You said a couple of years?
Yeah.
Well, there it is. Yeah.
So
just
it doesn't I'm just telling y'all that it's not all instantaneous.
Yeah, no.
That's for sure. So yeah, it was a couple of years between that initial Cody saying that to my partner and then me sitting down with Cody and having a private conversation and just talking about gender stuff in a really deep way and realized that for sure I was not cis.
Yeah.
I didn't know exactly what it was. I still kind of don't in some ways.
Like, who the fuck? Who cares? We'll figure it out someday, or not.
I like the term non-binary relatively well, but I'm also like, I don't always like all the baggage that comes with that either, though.
Okay. I guess I'm wondering if that's what's going on in my head right now. I mean, just I'm not binary. Fuck. It's amazing.
We're really getting through to some stuff right now. This is amazing. I'm gonna start crying too.
What are you gonna do?
I had no idea this is what we were doing today, but I'm really glad that I came. Honestly, I almost, because like I said, I was feeling rough yesterday. I'm still not feeling perfect today. There's just a lot of personal things going on.
I'm glad you came.
Do not come.
I almost didn't come. I'm very glad I came.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Oh no. I'm glad you came. This is for whatever, it just didn't click, I guess. It's the weirdest thing.
It's really easy to doubt yourself. That's what I find with this stuff is like, it's really easy to doubt your own thoughts. And then if someone comes along and says, no, that actually is totally a sane thought.
Yeah.
You're not crazy at all. Then suddenly it's like, whoa. I don't know. That's been true of a lot of things for me anyway.
What the fuck? Okay. It's like all this baggage I've been carrying, huh?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know exactly what it was like for you, but I know for me that there was a lot of, when I finally broke through some of these walls, there was a lot of feeling of just like this performance that I had been putting on. And that's tough because then also you have to try to figure out, you got to try to sort out, well, are some of these things not real? Are some of these things not really a part of me? What is real? And I think that's the scariest thing about questioning these things about yourself is that it starts to undermine your fundamental understanding of yourself. And
here we go.
you gotta kind of deal with some sometimes scary stuff with that, where you're not exactly sure who you are at times. I mean, for me, before I came out, at the time I was farming all the time. I mean, I was in a very, not that like all the farmers I worked with were men by any means, because I did live in a somewhat progressive community where there were a lot of women farmers and things that, you know, people who are generally underrepresented. But still, it was a very masculine work environment a lot of the time, you know, and I was also doing construction, which is even worse.
Yeah.
And, you know, when I came out, it was like, damn, so much of my last few years have been this like performance to fit in with these people that I work with that like, I don't know what the fuck I like.
Yeah. Just something so fundamental and weird and interesting and good, you know, to just go, wait, this shit's a spectrum. I know that. What am I doing acting like I'm sitting over here on one side of the spectrum?
Yeah.
Like sitting in this hole in people's minds. At the same time, I will say, to whatever credit I maybe deserve throughout my life, I've I don't know. I've always noticed weird gender roles, and I would like to hope to an extent have not played into all of them. But I guess we'll have some undoing, and we'll see what that looks like. Holy shit. I feel like you clicked me out of the hole, you know what I mean? Get out of here. You threw me a lifeboat.
I'm so glad. And the great thing is that child who was told no and told to be a certain way, you can find out what that person really wanted now.
I have no idea.
You're not going to figure it out right this second. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. No, yeah. No, I get it.
But,
for sure.
When I think back on, times when I felt wounded by gender in my youth, and especially when I was really young, because even by the time I was in my early 20s, I was starting to express somewhat, and so I did have some support in a sense, in terms of there were queer folks around me who were sort of like, you're probably going through something. Come hang out with us tonight. Yeah, but when I was really young.
Hey, Boof. We got Boof in chat. Less than 2 you. There you go. Sorry, go on. I'm sorry to.
It's all good.
Thank you for the support, Boof. Love your face.
Yeah, I see some. I can't read the chat very easily with how I see it, but I see some nice positive messages down there.
Boof is flashing their biddies in chat.
Hell yeah.
It's a good thing, not a bad thing. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I mean, all those times that you felt wounded by gender, you can go back and reclaim those moments in a sense and decide what they mean to you now.
Yeah. Okay. I have to think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Kennedy. My gosh. Transformative chat, one might say, huh?
Do you have any questions right now? I feel like I should be turning this around a little.
No, I'm chilling. I'm straight chilling over here.
Okay.
So, Ukraine, what's happening there? Let's give us your 1 minute tech. No, please don't. I don't know. I don't have any questions.
1 minute of gender feels, whatever.
I'm sorry?
It's all good. We can just have a couple more minutes of gender feels. It's all good. We only got to talk about some bullshit.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure someone's had the same chat with me, Thank you. I don't know. It took. You did the CRT on me, and that's why they want to keep it out of the schools. This stream is the conservatives' worst nightmare. They can get fucked. I don't give a shit, man. Oh, yeah. Lord.
I'm promoting the queer agenda right now.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah. No, this is
we need more of this.
Yeah.
In the world.
They're telling me to take a deep breath, so let's do that together. Yeah, we need more of this. How do we get more of this? I don't even know.
I will say, I mean, you were kind of joking, but CRT in the schools really would bust people's brains open. The
legal theories. Sorry, go on.
Just
yeah, go on.
If we were actually teaching critical race theory in schools, that would bust people's brains open like this on a regular basis, and that's why it is being suppressed. And just any kind of education that is outside of the Christian, cis, straight, patriarchal, normative culture is going to be suppressed because here's the thing. Here's the problem with this interaction that we've just had, really. The conservatives won't admit this part out loud, but here's the problem.
Yeah.
There's no way this is going to make you more capitalist.
Yeah. Oh, God. We lost him.
Like, if you aren't already leaning to the left and then you come out as queer, the odds of you just kind of, it's a slippery slope, folks. Because here's the thing is you're going to see more clearly all the time the failings of the system.
Yeah, you're not in that little comfort zone, that hole. You popped out of the hole.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I guess this is the first time me saying I'm queer, and I get that, and that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, such a beautiful moment, Dan. I love this.
I didn't mean it. I didn't realize that it didn't mean I have to like go suck a dick right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually at times felt a sort of pressure to hook up with men to prove that I was queer when I was in my early 20s.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was actually like a real.
Yeah. No.
That's
right.
What you're talking. I mean, you're expressing the real anxieties of somebody who's trying to come out. Is what I'm saying, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know, it's just clicking.
Yeah. Well, you get to decide what it means for you. That's the cool part.
For sure. I just get to be more comfortable with me. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel about myself since I came out.
I'm sure it's got its ups and downs.
It does.
That's life, you know?
Yeah. There's always, I'll say one of the hardest things, and this may apply to you.
Yeah.
Is that for me as a more non-binary trans person, I don't always know how to get where I want to go. Like I feel like some of my more binary trans friends sometimes have a clearer path.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not still super complicated. It's still super complicated.
Sure.
Super complicated. But I'm just saying that like that's like one of the struggles that I have sometimes is like I'm not sure like what the next step on my journey is sometimes, but sometimes I feel like I kind of need a next step, like I'm not really where I want to be in some way, or, you know, and that can be kind of, I don't know, confusing, stressful. And then also I would say once you confront this stuff, it's really hard to like put the feelings away. That's the other thing that's hard.
Okay.
Like, for instance, like I'm really dysphoric about facial hair. I plan to get it all lasered off at some point.
I'm really sorry.
Because it'll bring me a lot of comfort once I'm able to do that.
Fuck yeah.
And that was something that I could kind of ignore more before I came out, even though even in like there's kind of like an interim period where it's like I kind of know. And I'm telling a lot of people in my life that something's going on and trying to explain it to them, like people that I'm close to. But also, like, you know, I didn't yet change my name, didn't start using they, them pronouns, didn't start just doing a lot of things that I do now. Right? In that interim period, even in that interim period where I still was kind of recognizing that this was true to some extent, I just didn't really know how to describe it or what I was doing with it or anything. It was easier for me to just sort of ignore things like that. Now it's like extremely bothersome, you know, because I'm developing this new sense of self that I love, but also like I have to maintain that new sense of self to some extent because like it's important to me now.
Yeah. I guess I got a lot to figure out here. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do we explain this for like people who are like watching and like, what the fuck just happened? All right. I looked at the idea of gender. I notice, it's presented as like you got the two options. And most people fit themselves, I guess, into the two options. You're saying 80%? Is that accurate?
80% roughly. Yeah.
Okay. And I was no longer comfortable with looking at it that way. I didn't feel like I fit entirely at one end of the spectrum. I didn't feel like I was in that camp that believed that, number one, gender is binary. I don't look at my own gender as binary. That means I'm not binary. I'm non-binary.
There you go.
Hold on. My brain is like short-circuiting. That makes me queer. Yes?
Yep.
I'm like, what's the math here? And that makes me trans? Hold on.
That's
where it gets...
I wouldn't say it's complicated in the sense that it's like a fight, but it's more of just whether or not you consider yourself trans is a kind of a you thing to some extent.
Okay.
I decided eventually that I did consider myself trans because I do feel like I am transitioning to be this other person in a sense,
Okay.
So it started to feel like it fit. And I had a lot of conversations with a lot of friends about that to help me see that because I couldn't see it at first.
Okay.
Necessarily.
So that's the next thing for me to be looking out for.
Maybe. Or it might be something else. It's
okay.
There's not like a really super clear path from here, but that's ultimately kind of a good thing. And like I said, the most important thing I think is just confronting all of those old gender traumas and feelings of misplaced gender from your past and then re-examining, well, now that I know that I don't want to just give in to this role that I felt that I should be playing at the time, what did I actually want then?
Yeah.
What do I actually want now?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that's silly stuff for me. Like I have my pink controller and pink mouse and keyboard, and it's it's like a whole the whole aesthetic of my desk revolves around pink as a color, and that's only going to be even more so soon because I'm getting a pink chair.
Nice.
And that's the sort of thing that was denied from me for no reason.
Yeah.
And taking that back just feels good. And so sometimes it's kind of silly and superficial like that. Other things are more serious.
Oh my God. I just realized like when I allowed myself to go with bisexual lighting, it's sort of the start of it. I was like, I allowed myself to do it. I was like, oh, you could do that. You don't give a shit what people think. Whoa.
It's all gonna start to make sense.
I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I'm bisexual. Anyways, I think that was just part of it. I'm sorry. I'm just like thinking of things. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking out loud.
No,
I have no idea what's going on in my head. It's like exploding.
This makes sense. It's the appropriate reaction to what's going on. I think.
I'm like sort of looking back. I'm like, oh fuck. That explains it.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, like I said, some of it'll be kind of fun and superficial. Some of it will be a little more serious.
Yeah. For sure.
The bisexual lighting, that's a fun one.
Yeah, it's fun. Everyone loves that. It does look good though, specifically. It does look good on the screen. Like people's eyes love it.
Mm-hmm. It's pleasant. It's kind of soft.
Okay.
But it's also like got enough definition. I don't know.
Hey. Okay. And I'm so sorry I interrupted. Having an interesting time over here.
Honestly, I'm interested to hear these thoughts that you're having as you have them, because this is your big moment of discovery, Dan.
I tell you, we do it live here. We always have. It's off the charts.
Very few streamers could claim something this authentic happened.
I didn't
plan this at all.
Nope. I did not have any fucking clue.
I messaged Dan like 5 minutes before noon, and I was like, "We
I'm
still
happy
doing
you
this?"
reminded me.
And you were like, "Yep, I'll send you a Skype link." That's it. That was the amount of planning that we did, folks.
I was knee deep in Vietnam stuff, and I was like, let's talk about Vietnam. And I'm so happy you reminded me, because I did forget to circle back and remind you. But holy shit, I'm just sort of like, I don't know, I feel like I'm riding a wave here. We're chilling. So
I'm glad to be on this wave with you.
Yeah, I really am happy you're here. Thank you very much, Kennedy.
I just feel special to share this with you, Dan.
It's pretty special, and I feel like you're a very special person to share this with. Thank you. Yeah. Here's what
I feel good that I can be the queer mentor occasionally now, because I've actually been out for a few years and really living my truth and feeling good about it, and it's like that gives me this ability to do things that I used to feel like I would never be able to help someone with something like this.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see what chat says. I exposed my partner, says Malcriada, to the concept of asexuality and demisexuality. His reaction was similar. Self-discovery happens all throughout life. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very true. And you just need someone to help show you the way sometimes. That's why, like I was saying way earlier, queer education, young people having access to that stuff is actually important.
A lot of
I know some people will say that sounds like the queer agenda.
Yeah.
The people that it's not for are not going to respond to it. That's what you got to understand.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, the people that are super straight are going to look at this and be like, huh, gay, and toss it aside.
Yeah. It's not for them.
Yeah. It's not going to, like, influence or convert many of them to do much of anything. And if it does influence them, well, then it's just going to make them an open-minded straight person, not a queer person. That's the other important thing to understand about that, is that there are open-minded straight people that just aren't judgmental, but, they're also very cis and straight. I have a couple friends that I could think of that are really like this, that are just...
Yeah.
One of them's like a good friend of mine who's a lawyer, and it's like, on the surface, he and his wife live kind of a heteronormative lifestyle, what I mean? But you could go over there and tell them your identity is anything, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's awesome."
Yeah. No, for sure. And at the end of the day, like, that could very well be what me and my partner maintain. I honestly don't see anything, changing in that respect. You know what I mean? Who knows? I've been with my partner, we've been together 10 years going on, or is this 11? Darn it. I think it's 11. It's 11.
That's awesome.
The COVID, it's been a time suck, I tell you what. Sorry to blame it on that. I should be better. But no, is this, despite this being like a sort of like a transformative moment for me, like I still feel, if anything, I feel more comfortable. It's wild. And of course, we'll see what happens, but what a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the street sound.
If you've been with your partner for that long,
yeah,
he probably knows.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
Like, I don't think that in general, usually if you've been with someone for that long and you bring this stuff up, I mean, unless,
I think part of it is
in
education.
A boomer relationship.
I think it's let me put it this way. I think our boomer parents rub off on us on a certain extent. So, like, it's partly education. Like, what you did was through an intellectual life raft for me. Like, you connected these ideas that were already in my head and made sense completely. But you're like, no, yeah, this is what it is, Dan. You did that in the gentlest way possible. And I was like, oh, yeah. So, and I don't know. I just feel like perhaps I couldn't have done it without someone throwing that life raft. But I don't know. I don't know what it was.
I wouldn't count on that.
Let's just be honest. I'll be chatting with her.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much. Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
In general, if you've been with someone for that long and your relationship is strong and you communicate, you're not, like I say, you're not in a boomer. I hate my wife, I'm going to the bar kind
oh my
of
God. No.
As long as you're not doing something like that, then she knows to some extent. She may not know the terms. She may not know exactly until you explain some of it, but she also knows. I mean, I know that that's been true for a lot of my friends, and I know that that's been true for me.
Does she know for herself? Like if I'm just figuring it out?
Well, I don't know what
right?
I don't know if
so if she
her identity is a mystery, but I'm saying she knows that she knows that there's something going on. Let's just put it that way.
I think maybe she knows that I don't gravitate towards certain gender ideas.
Yeah.
But I don't think she necessarily knows that I'm queer and I'm non-binary. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, no, not
I just figured it out.
Extent necessarily.
Sorry, I don't mean to make this an argument. She doesn't know.
It's not gonna come as a shock, though. That's all I'm saying. Trust me. And
I'm not like worried to go out there.
I don't even know you super well, and I'm
Hey,
not
Mal.
shocked.
I'm non-binary. I'm non-binary. She said, "Oh, okay."
What a great way to bring it up.
Yeah, no. We'll talk about it. Sure, she says. I'm crying over here. What a world. She don't care.
But like I said, I don't even know you that super well, all things considered, and I'm not shocked.
Yeah. No, I'm not especially shocked, but I'm just like, whoa, I'm startled. I don't know. I've lived my whole way with this weird... I'm sorry, go on.
No, all I was going to say is just anybody that knows you well is not going to be super shocked, and you're probably going to get a lot of support.
They're going to be annoyed when I tell them. We know. I hope they do that.
That was kind of the attitude
I give everyone permission to be like, we know, Dan, shut up. If you do that, I'll laugh. Please do it. I need a good laugh. All right?
I definitely got some of that.
Yeah, fine.
And I even like...
Yeah, fine. Go read some queer theory.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I just realized. Okay. I keep interrupting you. I just got bits.
No, you're good. You're having these great thoughts, so I kind of want to let some of them happen. I want to recommend a book, actually, since you talk about queer theory.
I don't know how to read.
That's fair. Me neither. But maybe you could have someone read this to you.
Okay.
I'm trying to find... It has like a slightly academically worded title. Okay, Beyond the Gender Binary.
Okay.
You should read that. Yeah, and also Life Isn't Binary.
Okay.
Just if you feel like you need it. You may not need that guidance, but if you start to feel like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm just going to chill, and then I'm just going to see what happens.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't fix it, you know? Well, I don't know. Yeah. We just fixed something. Well. I don't know. It feels like we fixed something. I feel like, I've like, I don't know. You like got me out of there. Something clicked, you know? I don't know. I think that's what's happening with this.
Trans fluid.
The trans fluids are coming out of my eyes. Gosh. Okay. Life Isn't Binary.
Yeah. I really, really like that one.
Nice. On being both, beyond, and in between.
anyone, even if you aren't feeling like you are necessarily non-binary, but you want to understand non-binary people, this is a great read. This one in particular.
Very good.
The other one, this is more like if you are trying to come out, maybe.
Okay. Beyond the gender binary.
That's my divide on the two books. They have similar themes overall, but Beyond the Gender Binary is like, do you kind of maybe need some advice and support on coming out? Read this one. Are you more just like trying to get like an academic understanding of this stuff, but not entirely academic, also personal? There's a lot of personal aspects still in this book, but it's just more like, if you want more of like the theory per se, and you're not necessarily trying to use it.
Yeah. All right.
Both great books.
I'll probably get one or both. I can't believe what just happened. Wow. Okay. Let's wrap up. How about that? Because I don't want to take too much of your time. I really do respect your time, and I said that I'd keep you in an hour, and I also have ADD, so that's tricky. And I don't know if I even want to like wrap up my stream and just go like lay down or something. Like I don't even know if it's even that, if it's hitting me or if it's even that big of a deal to me right now. But gosh, I feel like I can like breathe a little bit better. And this has just been super special, and I cannot begin to tell you what this means to me because I don't think I know.
I'm blown away that this happened and I got to be a part of it. Honestly, this is very magical, and I'm really glad that we got to share this experience. I mean, what an unusual and special thing to have it happen unexpectedly like this on just a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah. Well, with that, we did put the links in the chat. I'm going to also remind folks that you should follow Kennedy Cooper over there at Kennedy T. Cooper, twitter.com/Kennedy T. Cooper. And stay updated there. Hit the notification button so you can get every tweet first. Reply first. Kennedy loves that.
I do.
First. That's still funny. It's still a funny bit. Chew on head. Anyways.
I will warn you if you've been watching this and thinking, wow, Kennedy is such a gentle, sensitive person. Well, my Twitter can be...
Well, Twitter's a hell site. Either you embrace or you get off. I think everyone knows. But yes, good warning. Very good warning. I love it.
I do talk about some of these subjects, though.
Yeah.
I queer post a fair bit and try to, work in a little bit of serious with the ridiculous, irresponsible, introduce invasive species to your golf course type stuff that I post.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Love your face, Kennedy. I'm going to let you go. And I really do appreciate you. Folks, let's give Kennedy Cooper a follow on the old twitter.com. And I was going to go to your link tree, but link tree's under updates. It's under maintenance.
Don't worry about it. Just follow me on Twitter. That's all that matters.
Very good. Anything else that you wanted to shout out again here at the end? Maybe someone missed the beginning.
Yeah, I do a podcast called the Sentai Truther Club about the Power Rangers that I should promote more because it's actually a good podcast and we actually do have an audience and I should grow it. We don't just watch the Power Rangers. We also watch other Sentai and Tokusatsu. And it's me and another leftist shitposter. And we just riff on this show that is sometimes great and sometimes terrible. And we get amazing guests. Carl Zaw was on an episode. Just a lot of cool people have been on, but I really want to shout that one out because we talked about him earlier. And
awesome.
He's a great guy, and that was a really fun episode.
Cool. He's in China right now, I think.
I think so.
There's a picture that he posted of like some car with the like Z on the side, like the Russian Z that they put on the tanks. It's just like, oh my God. I don't know about that. Pump the brakes. Okay.
All right.
Yes. Love your face, Kennedy.
This is wonderful.
I'll be thinking about this a lot. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful day.
You too.
All right, bye. Thank you.